So yeah, there's lots of different, there's like 2 there, 2 there, and 3 here as well. So I'd go and pick one, and then I'm just going to go back and whip some of the kit up.
Fucking hell, I shut myself down.
Yeah, he's creepy, isn't he? Paul was literally in the doorway. Playing peekaboo. It's just me. Sorry, I'm just like to suck the fun out of everything, mate, don't I?
You've jinxed it.
I know. Do you know what? I'll do you a favour. I'll just. I mean, if this hangman's door was open, I'd just walk out of it, to be honest. Could be. Could be. Yeah. It's typical. You know what happens when I walk down here? It's going to stop.
The 2 of them going off there.
Oh wow.
Oh, thank you very much.
We asked her to rock the baby.
Yeah.
The baby needed soothing, and it went off.
That literally went off its head there, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
amazing. That is
Wow.
It seems whenever
Thank you.
It seems whenever you talk about the baby,
Yeah,
it seems to set it all off, doesn't it?
yeah. And when you asked her to rock the baby, you
Yeah.
both went off, didn't it?
Brilliant, that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so active in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't want someone here banging it earlier on.
Did you?
Sure, one of them said before.
That's amazing, that.
That went mad, that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate that, you know.
Just check is everyone's phones either in flight mode or just
Mine's off.
off. Is yours on or off, Ronnie?
Mine's on silence, that's about it. But I was doing that before I came in, mate.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm
That's
just
it,
trying
off
to.
now. I'll put on airplane mode now.
No, I'm just trying. You know, think if you're at home, you think he's got his phone there. Maybe he's doing something. I'm just trying to think of
Yeah.
Yeah.
so what people
Airplane
would
mode
be
mine now anyway,
sounds.
so.
Okay, so we've got that into account. So everyone's phones won't be setting that off now if it happens again.
You do that again for us?
To prove it was you.
Yeah, because we've been here for a while, haven't
Yeah,
we?
Yeah.
doing that before I even come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's building up.
Yeah.
It's stronger and stronger.
You still here with us?
Is the baby okay now? Has she gone back to sleep?
A beautiful baby. Thank you.
Oh my God.
It's whenever you mention the baby.
Yeah.
That baby's being guarded, mate. Thank you very much. Wow.
As always, that's a fresh 9-volt battery. That. So I know people will be like, it does that when the battery's running low, but I mean that's proximity there, and you can see it's not. If the battery was going,
Yeah, thank you.
all the lights would constantly be on and then it would just sort of zap off, but you saw the little flicker of green there that it's doing.
Thank you very much.
What does the green mean?
It's something's near it, but then the yellow and the blue is something is like, I mean, there you go. So green is about there, yellow and blue is something that's literally going right the way across it, but it's a strong energy that's really holding near
That baby's
it.
absolutely
Which-
beautiful. Thank you.
Which you'd think if it was a baby or something is there, potentially that's what.
Yeah.
And I'm interested, you can just turn the K2 off a second as well. Just see if, because I know again, people might just think, well, the K2's making that sort of go off. And we'll just see if that carries on.
Little baby there. You're looking after the baby. Beautiful baby, that. Hey, what a beautiful baba.
Is it time to feed the baby now?
Wow.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much.
I think again, it's that sort of, I think the females in the room, just that sort of nurturing kind of voice where,
instinct.
yeah, I think maybe that's what is it's responding to.
Yeah.
I thought someone's behind me there.
Wow, mental that.
But again, it's just shown. I've tried everything there. I turned the K2 off. I'm trying to debunk it the best I can. But how that is like ridiculous sort of proximity and energy.
Yeah, it's
that.
guarding the baby.
It must take a lot of effort though to make all
Yeah,
that.
like
So, and again, it's good that it's not constantly doing it. It is just sort of bursts of energy, and then it will go away, kind of calm down, build up, and but to get that close, though, you very, very rarely see that sort of activity on REM like that.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
That's some power, that, you know, isn't it? Both of them going nuts.
Thank you. And again, you see it's different lights that are going up on it for the different sort of levels of proximity, and so let's be cameraman for this, and
Yeah.
We're going to try and hear your voice. Can you tell us your name?
How good was your battery before?
it's one bar, like, so
Oh.
yeah, it's hopefully this will last now. Maybe try and spell your name.
Weird, wasn't it?
Can you tell us your baby's name?
Anything you could try and tell us about this room or this place that we're in now?
How do that?
How try and pain through now? Is it the female that we're talking to?
Can you tell us your name?
Fully out the room, what's going quiet, isn't it?
And maybe try and tell us how old you are? And maybe the year that you were here? If you're again standing next to me.
Thank you.
We'd like to hear your voice.
Well, I have to say, I will leave that REM pod where it is, and I'm just going to go and see what Chris's group are doing, but it is sort of free roam time now, but yeah, I think we definitely found probably one of the most accurate.
Yeah, 100%. That was brilliant. That girls, well done.
So yeah,
Amazing, that was
Yeah.
was
I've
that
never
active?
seen that before. That looks like that.
It was that active that it made the lights fall off the camera as well. So Chris, obviously you've seen that. It was a ghost. It wasn't me. So yeah, that was wow. I think it's little things like that that make it worth the trip. to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah. I mean, look at it now. It's nothing's happening. You
That's
know.
it, and it's the best thing that we say, you know, that we tried, you know, we turned the K2
Yeah.
off, it still went off,
Yeah.
you know, we were checking the phones, we've had such different levels of it, it's gone flat as anything now, it's still on, as you can see,
Yeah.
so, yeah, just well done everyone, brilliant.
She's tired now.
Yeah.
That is temperature, but maybe it's just because I'm over it, yeah. Right, I'm going to go and find Chris, but yeah, you're free to sort of roam. Obviously, just be careful because I don't know. No, yes, maybe. Is it me? Is it not?
Might have been the
Yeah.
bag. No, it's going off its head again.
Well, that wasn't you, was it? That one. She doesn't want us to go, does she? No.
Thank you. Aren't you good?
What's the yellow one?
Again, it's usually green, yellow, and then it's kind of like goes round it. But yeah, it's green to yellow. I mean, it's just a bit like the EMF meter, to be honest.
Right.
I'm saying the buttons, but round on the blue bit is when it gets something really heavy, yeah. As you probably hearing me now, aren't you? So if you make it go all the way.
Is it cold?
Yeah, no, not really. Yes.
This might go off because I'm going to walk into this now. So if you want to go in, guys, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're not half looking after this baby, aren't you? Aye. She means something to you.
Brilliant. Wow. Thank you.
I know she means something to you.
Like black blue lights, that. Thank you. What's this? The room's full of strange people as well. Thanks, please.
I just want Chris to come out of this because I'm trying to pump this the best I can. I just want to see what he thinks.
You do that again for us. Appreciate that.
It's insane.
Thank you.
The way you've been, you're absolutely missing everything, isn't you?
Do you know what? Your camera keeps trying to focus.
It's probably because of the lights. Sorry, mate. I'll just jump back in there.
Sorry, I was doing it.
You're not getting a job.
This is where the cradle is.
Honestly, this is what it's been doing, and it's been going blue, red, consistently.
Look at all these people coming to see your baby.
Putting a show on, aren't you?
Go on, tell them how lovely she is.
Are you there, Chris? Are you?
Yeah.
Genuinely, mate, the last 5 minutes, this REM pod is.
Wow.
It's been blue, and I've debunked everything I could with phones, turned that K2 off, moved away from it. But honestly, it is just.
I'm holding the walkie-talkie out so you can tell it's not us on the slide.
So, I mean, you called me down, didn't you? So obviously the girls were in here, and it started happening. So that's when I started filming.
Mobile phones won't set it off. We thought a few weeks back, I forget where we were, and we kind of tried to put me back to you. We thought maybe mobile phones were setting the REM pod off, and then we started to research it, and we thought, well, no bollocks, we're using mobile phones all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're using the Spirit Talker right next to it, going,
Yeah.
can you go up to that device?
Yeah.
But I mean, no, I mean, we just our REM pod, we were getting green. I had it in between the gateway downstairs, and you know we've had our REM pod going off as well. So
Genuinely, that's just it's been mental. It's been on blue consistently. Did a bit of an S-box in here as well. Got a little bit out of it, but it's been bouncing from K2 to that, and it's just been. I just want you to sort of see it really, because it's constant,
but the fact that it's settled.
and that's what I mean. And then it's been flickering green, and then it's doing all lights.
There we go,
See like
yeah,
this
right.
when I say green.
Right on cue.
I've said blue as well, and it's sort of lit up and gone
It
blue.
seems to be centred around the baby.
Yeah.
Whenever you mention the baby, it sort of kicks itself off.
Yeah.
And the thing is, that might be a reproduction cop, but the energy of what we know was in that very space, you can see the grooves on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you look underneath it, you can see the grooves.
Yeah.
Really, if it stop it flashing to them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's actually grooves in there where the original cots have been.
Yeah.
And that's why that hole in the floor is there, because the women used to be downstairs, and when the baby was unsettled, they would be pulling the rope to rock the crib
Wow.
to settle their own baby, so that they didn't have to stop working. That's why that rope goes downstairs
Wow.
into the other side. No.
Are you still here with us?
Go back down to my group. Hopefully my REM pod's going off its tin.
No, I think we're going to split up in a sec, Chris, and just kind of do.
That's what I've just said to our guys.
Yeah.
That's good, like.
Go closer to the red light.
You said it was going mad before, you said it.
So you can get it to go blue.
It's very, very rare that it goes like that, like so.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what you see on the camera.
You make the blue light appear.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't put any lock-offs anywhere, but just.
You're going to put this on as an episode or not?
It's probably going to go on the members. Probably, I think it'll be too hard to kind of make it into a proper episode. But we'll just chop all the bits together and just.
Compilation.
Vandy's big yawn.
Tired.
Yeah, don't you start.
Taking all the energy out of it.
Yeah, mate. It's been a good night though. It's not easy.
It doesn't feel like hot, like it's not scary home.
No, I know what you mean. It's spooky though.
Yeah.
I reckon if there was less people here, it'd be a lot more active. I reckon.
Want us to leave?
Yes. That was me, sorry.
How do we debunk that?
There was no people like you.
Does that mean healthy? Mine's okay, it's yours reason.
Mike's in here See, the K2 flashes then may have been, were you Googling something there?
I was Googling Ezekiel.
Yeah, so we'll discount that K2 because once...
That was him.
No, it was
It
her.
was me. It was just very interesting what I've just read.
But yeah, but no, it's a good example of how how easy it is to manipulate a K2 meter if you don't use it in the right way.
Do you hear whispers? Yeah.
It's so cold and miserable because...
This room feels very important at the moment. It's like, it's not just because there's a flashy desk there with a massive iMac. It just feels like whoever was in here, this room held some importance. I don't know, I just get that vibe from it. Come on, don't be shy. Has anybody followed us down from the other room? Are you in the infirmary?
What was that? I just made a noise then.
What was that?
Absolutely.
Spectre.
Fuck me.
Sound it's all speaking. Yeah.
Is it there?
Oh, come back as well. Sounds nice. Oh my God, there's these bumps.
Through that door is the canteen. So
Didn't seem to come that far, seems to be like where you are.
I thought it was here. Yeah, I thought it was in the room. Yeah. I thought it was by that.
It was here.
it did sound like it was here, didn't it?
Yeah.
The man scares me.
Okay, the man scares me. What did it say? Put Spectre, the man scares me. It was him. So maybe whoever was in here was that arsehole of the...
There we go again.
What the... Is it this? Is this doing seconds?
It's the clock.
Patricia.
That's just the clock. Is it?
But that was that 60 seconds. Now we'll know now. Fucking hell, Suzanne. I know, we can't see now.
I'm trying to see what it was.
But we'll know in about 40 seconds if that does it again. If the clock is correct, then that's going to flicker to 22:22.
There's many of us.
Chris, you're walking about like an important man.
I am on it with subconsciously or unconsciously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, with my arms folded and everything like him.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah. So that noise is that.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
yeah.
you're taking on the persona of the person.
Well, that's what you said, especially with the arms folded. It's what it's like.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's like pensive. It's like you're waiting, going back 18 years and waiting for Suzanne to spit out one of the kids, and pensively walking up and down. No, Chris, it can't go back. I've explained all this. They'd actually play that clock off as paranormal. Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a brick. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That was just, I did it. That was just, I did it. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Okay. So something's just interfered with that, yeah. Can you move something in the room for us, please? We'd love you to show us that you're here. Can you tap on Roger?
Roger and out.
Well, that could mean Roger as in yes.
Yeah.
You know.
Just about to say that.
Yeah. So we're waiting. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Roger could have mean like affirmative.
Yeah.
Very relevant word to come back, and there's the thing that they've moved. There's lots more objects like that.
I've got a cold like shiver down this side, on the left hand side.
I say this is meant to be one of the rooms that's supposed to be pretty active. Thank you for communicating with us. I'm going to turn this device off now. Is there any last thing you want to say? I'll count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Andy was saying where we've just been, he was surprised that we got such a negative feel and negative kind of responses in that room, because the spirit that is usually seen down there is a child. Ironically, a child that looks through the doors at the far end, where we were, where the floor was uneven. A child that looks through the doors, so you wonder, was it the child that shut that door over?
Well, she was seeing a kid, weren't you?
The child goes into that room we were all in, the smaller room, to play, comes out and then goes down to the far room with the beds in, sits on the bed in the far left as you walk in.
Where the cat ball was.
And where the REM pod was going off as well.
Ancient time.
And sits on that bed. They reckon potentially the child used to come and visit maybe the father that was unwell. And people that go in that corner tend to find you get a bit of a cough. But you guys were in that corner, felt cold.
Yeah, and a headache, I had a pain in my head.
Yeah. So there are comfy sofas through there, so some of you want to go through there as well. So it'll be interesting just, did we get to the end? Well, there's a cat ball.
Cat ball.
I'm coming in.
There's a couple of comfy sofas through there, so. Dark Ghost Quest. Did you notice Paul's hoodie?
Yeah.
He's a traitor now. He's joined Ben. Paul, he's part of Ghost Quest now, isn't he? That me and Adam started now. Hello.
Well, thank you.
Just came in at the right time there.
Aren't you good?
Can you make any of the devices go off that's next to the cat ball, please?
I bet you that's the portal, that mirror. Hey,
Well, that's why I set it up there in front of the mirror.
100% mates, that's the portal.
Wow. Stand up and look in front of the mirror for ages. See if your face or anything changes. Listen, I love it, but I can't look in it.
I can't even see it works, you know.
You're safe here, don't worry.
I was rather that way.
Just look in it, just to see if anything changes. Can you show yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
Is anything happening in the mirror that you can see at the minute? Do you still look like you, or
Yeah, I still black.
your eyes have gone black?
Yeah.
That's a good thing then, so it's basically like scrying, so you've got to keep in contact with your eyes and see if anything else changes. Can you show Mark your true self through the mirror?
What was flashed then? The KT code.
K2.
See? Use the energy.
I know, no, might be my phone, because I just took a picture. So just let me put my phone away. One step, I just want to get a picture with the flash. And then I'll pull it away. Right, I'll pull it away now. That was going off before, it wasn't going off then, was it? They had me phone.
Can you do that again?
That was high proximity, that.
1970s.
Flash again, please.
Oh, really? 1970s. So Mark in the mirror sister.
Yeah, went off.
Let me see that thing going off again. I'll get my camera out. Hang on a minute. I've got my camera on now.
It's not.
It's not going
No, it's
off,
not
is
doing
it?
it. It did before.
That huge again?
Yeah.
What?
I was going to say before you flashed.
Wow.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't see the top part of
There
your
we are.
face.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you worked here in the 1970s?
Aren't you good? Right. Thank you so much.
The REM pod's going off in the middle of the table in this room.
Is it? So they're walking round then?
It's good, that's sometimes splitting you up into two different rooms. It's
This
just.
is definitely the, I think, really hard. That money for Paul here.
You like us being here? Yeah.
Can you play with that box again?
Deserve.
Thank you.
We don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on
Just
appointment.
like-
We don't know why that one went down.
Is it on silent?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're on the other side anyway.
There's like two ghosts playing with each other.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Make our one go off, please.
Yeah, two
Come
ladies.
on in there by the sound of it.
And in the 70s, that would be the nurses, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
It does feel nice in there, doesn't feel
Yeah, it
home.
doesn't
I'd be
feel-
happy
that's
in
it,
here
no.
on my own.
Well, this
Can you
was
tell us your name?
where we are here was the like the nurses' quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
That's mad, that. That's proximity, innit?
It went on to orange as well before.
Oh, looking straight, if that makes sense.
Can you show Ronnie what you look like?
Yeah, no, face now.
They're very creepy face.
Wow, you know what I can see?
Josephine.
Do you know the fucking wrestler Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Like a moustache like his and white hair, totally bald on top,
Yeah, go on.
and like white hair on the back of my head.
Right, are you from the 1950s? Because as you were saying that, that's what come up. Are you from the 1950s and that's what you're showing Ronnie, is it?
Yeah.
That's what you're showing Ronnie in the mirror?
Oh, it's horrible.
Were
Fucking
you
hell.
in there? If you just keep focusing, it starts to really change. It's really weird.
Like an old man.
Push, like keep pushing. Shall we keep doing it?
Oh, I don't like that.
Can you make a noise or a
The
bang?
wrestler Hulk Hogan, remember him?
Yeah.
Like a white sash and a white brown on my head there. And an old man face type thing.
Yeah.
That was just your reflection. That.
Might be doing back and forth.
I lost my hair.
It's not your hair, so you should sorry about that.
What did you say? I lost my hair.
Yeah.
That's really...
But downstairs, directly below us, more or less, is palliative care.
Oh.
So I lost my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you light any of the devices
Well,
up or make a
that's...
sound?
Because that is a really random thing for it to be said. There's no reason for it.
I hope you're at peace.
Well, that's the thing. For us to be in a hospital and get that had palliative care patients, you know, and get I lost my hair.
Oh, it's cold out here, Chief.
It is.
I think it's a good one tonight, Chris.
Boss place, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
The big fella. I was going to say he's the big fella behind me, but best not say that, had we?
He's asked me to be his bodyguard.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was busy.
Hulk Hogan was stuck in the mirror.
Their accident.
Their accident.
Air accident.
Their, as in belonging
their
to their accident, yes.
Did they get a gash?
Brush.
Rush. Well, I mean,
Mine.
mine, as in M-I-N-E.
Mine.
The mines.
Yeah.
When I find a slate mine, aren't we?
Step.
Did they slip
Step.
on the step?
And a big talk.
You've got balls shining in your pocket, you know, do that.
What? Yeah, I found it on the wheelchair in the hall.
Say no, that is
Oh,
leaky down.
that is a first, that. On camera, that as well. My wife's got shiny balls. Yeah. She keeps them in her pocket. Yeah, who'd have known? That would have been a shock on the wedding night.
Yeah. Do you think the same?
What was that?
This room feels weird.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You just said it feels like you've walked into a party when you don't know anyone, and you're like,
Yeah, you're like, where do I go?
I'm
Like,
going to stand in the corner and
yeah.
She got one of your bags?
yeah.
Yes, there we go. Look at that. Brilliant.
That was higher than I thought it was. It
Well,
is freezing in here, isn't it? It is freezing in here, isn't it?
Ow.
That's the name, Ruth.
Roof.
Hey, I don't like this room. Chris Adam, was that you? Yes.
Oh man. What I might do is just knock this bit, talk it off for a bit, just because we've got it on. The reason why, obviously, during you said that you felt a bit weird.
Still going on.
It stinks now, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's yourself in that.
Yeah. Musty, dusty kind of smell.
Bryony, who I didn't even know this room was here, I hadn't seen it before. She opened it up and said, oh, there's another room actually that you can go in. And she said the same thing, this is the one room that she doesn't like either, and she gets a really bad vibe where it's like you shouldn't, like you shouldn't be in here, and it's just like, just, I don't know what it is. She can't put a finger on it, but it's like she's got, it's like eyes on. It's like, you don't belong here, why are you here?
Exactly what we said.
Can I just say, do any of the lads here feel like that? Because I don't. And I'm thinking maybe this was like a
male dominated room.
Yeah.
Females weren't allowed in.
Like the officers or something.
Genuinely, since you've all like done the really wide shot, I've got none of you in shot, so if you're not going to be on this episode, I'm pointing at the equipment here. So
Could you maybe make one of the devices light up if you don't want the women in here? Maybe bang on one of the walls?
is there anybody in here that wants to make themselves known? Can you try and do it now for us, please?
Should we be here?
You maybe try and show yourself to us. Maybe stand next to somebody in the room.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just hoping we can open the door from this side. So, if there's anyone here with us, there's some light bulbs around.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You found them.
Super.
I guess it's either
Oh,
Chris, Chrissy or
it is.
Emma.
Yeah, it's Chrissy.
You're going to say there's nobody there then?
Yeah.
I don't know, we should come down here because it's not liking us.
So thank you for lighting that up. There is some more around the room if you want to go and touch them. They'll do the same.
Nope.
Yeah, it's okay. I didn't want you to get scared.
Dudley put. Oh, right, it's going again. I didn't touch that then.
Can you maybe try and make it roll off?
Push the ball off.
Here's my marking here. Yes, it is. Thank you. Right. Do some spooky shit for us, please. Thank you.
Just over here, is it?
As I'm getting close to that end room, the one we first went before.
That one in there,
Yeah.
that really bad
On the
note,
bed.
that's shivering, that new marriage one. That's definitely the worst one.
The one with the bed in.
Yeah.
Lead the way. Yeah, there we go. Begin. Lead the way then. Let's go and gather around the bed.
Are you happy for us to be here?
Steve, maybe if you put that in the middle of the bed, just at the opposite end to the REM bed. Oh,
What was that?
that was your bottle of water, mate.
Oh, right. Paranormal.
Is Albert still here with us?
I've just spilled it all down my face.
What did that say? Great. Yeah, so he enjoyed that. Steve swilled himself. Great. So what happened in this room?
Don't like this room.
Did something happen to you in here?
Theodore.
Theodore. God, that's a...
It's an old-fashioned.
Yeah, that is a very old Theodore.
You sound like you was visiting the area, Theodore. Did you come over from the States? It's a very American name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, sounds like a merchant. Well-to-do.
What happens in this room?
Did someone come up the stairs?
It's, I think the other group, maybe they've come up or they've gone there. I think someone's using the toilet.
Is there any sailors here?
This where the ladies were. Hmm? Anybody? Is this where the ladies were?
Literally the whole building, Gina.
The whole building.
I mean, when it was a hotel, once you went above the bar, what went on? You know, it feels like the setup was like the next level down where we started was more of a living quarters. And then as you move up here, this would have been let out
That's what
or
I
used as the
thought.
hotel side of it.
Thompson.
Thompson, so your sitting name as well.
That's what I'm thinking.
Would you like one of us to lay on the bed?
Rather you than me, mate. Have you seen the state of that mattress?
It's like worst.
Out of interest, how much did the ladies charge?
Out of interest.
2 and 6.
Murder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's when Steve gets home and his wife sees this episode. I reckon Steve's finally mastered that time machine.
Brilliant thumbnail this, looking through here at you, Steve. There's like a devil head on the wall and the words "help me." And it's just you stood there. That's the thumbnail for this episode. Everyone look out for it.
And you've got to put it in how much.
Yeah. That's the title of the episode. How much do you charge?
Draining energy or something.
Yeah, it's got 3 bars on it. No idea why that just went off. That's curious, because that usually goes off well before. So maybe there is an energy down here, and it didn't even make a noise when it went off. Are you affecting the devices that we've got with us?
You're right there, Cal.
Okay. No. Just 1 minute.
Sure, IR light flashing then?
My IR light?
Yeah, no, the infrared on the front here. The red light on the front.
This top one might be.
You've only got one IR out.
Yeah, what it is, we use one at a time.
Yeah.
Like I've got another one there, but I've got
The one that's on looked like it flashed a couple of times.
Alright.
I thought I saw a little green light down there before. Where? Just next to Chris.
On the floor?
Yeah. There's nothing there.
So, hello. We've come down to see you. Do you want to make yourself known?
Oh, pop up.
No, I have not moved. I've been standing in this position. I haven't moved at all.
Thank you. So,
Thank you.
you are starting to move around us now. Can you tell us your name?
There's some more on the table.
You're dead. Do you like us being here? Alright, Gina.
We have got all the things.
Yes, okay, Stephen, yes we did, on Gina's app.
Someone else to say that? Oh, sorry.
Alright, I shall put that bit back into the episode.
Remember how we showed up, but the arm naturally. I've just got a name, Donald.
What did I tell you
Oh,
about
I'm
using
sorry.
your own apps?
I'll turn you off. I couldn't resist.
I am something. Can you show yourself next to us? It said mystery and then halt.
Well, Holt wasn't that a brewery name? Was it?
Halt. I think that was potentially, but I think it was H-O-L-T.
Ah,
wow.
right.
Whoa. Turn that camera on that way, mate. I could have sworn next to you then.
Next to me?
What's it said there now? Row or row. Next to you, I could have sworn standing in that doorway, I've just seen a full figure. But like the shoulders and head just pale white, bang, gone.
I wasn't even looking that way, I was looking at the because the window.
I couldn't even see where you was looking to move the camera quick enough, mate, sorry.
I thought was it because I've got my glasses on? It's like I've worn glasses for a long time now. You don't see reflections of people in your glasses. But literally, as you're stood
Don't want to
there
walk
now,
in front of you, walk into you.
they were stood in the left hand side there. Have we just seen you, or have I just seen you?
Can you show yourself again, please? Big up. Big up. Big up. Just come right down here. Just after I asked that question, a big orb came down. And I've gone really cold.
I've gone cold now for seeing that.
Yeah.
That was strange.
So thank you for that. Can you do it again, please?
All I can describe it as for everybody else is, see the way Paul is using the camera and he's lit up from like his chest to his head. That is literally what I've seen standing next to Steve.
That's gone cold. And was it like a man?
I've gone absolutely freezing now. A big orb came after I've asked that first time to show yourself again. Just came straight down here, and I'm not sure if it went out into the hall or it moved into this way.
Well, that's where we back on there. It was row or roll. A couple of cat balls on here. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to roll the cat ball. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
That's coming back. Wow, is
That was strange. That
came back.
That stopped.
It stopped
going
before it was meant to.
And came back to us.
Yeah.
Well, I
It was like the force you gave.
What?
Someone's just been sitting out there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, as the ball is up, someone's sitting there by the back of the ball. So
Yeah.
on that wall there.
On that wall there,
Yeah,
just
someone's sitting there.
Out in the other room.
Yeah. As that wall is up, someone's sitting there quite big.
I don't know whether I felt like something's just touched me bum and me back. Did you just touch my back? No, something just poked me in the back.
Yeah.
As you came up to me, something poked me in the back. Oh my god.
Yeah. See?
Angle.
Something just hit me in the back as you walked out. I thought it was you joking.
Literally, I just came back over here, Steve. I was here, with my phone up, and turned around.
It was massive.
Yeah. So you can see.
No, that's fine. I felt like something touched me on the bum, and then you came over and something poked me right in the middle of my spine, like a bit of force as well.
Okay. So.
Thank you for that. You're making yourself known.
Can you touch him again?
Or someone else.
You here?
Because as you walked through on the left, he was sitting there.
Yeah.
So on my right now, so here.
Bit further in. There, he was sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the barrel drop next to me.
He was sitting there doing massive. Big bloke.
Ooh, that was a tap, but that leads to the outside, so I'm going to discount any knocks on this door. So are you next to me now?
Can you knock one of the barrels?
Can you light something up or make a noise where you are, please?
I'll try not throw it as hard.
Just roll it, yeah.
So I think you've done that about the same
Right, so that stopped pretty
That
quick.
stopped pretty quick. And it didn't roll back.
Yeah, so can you roll that back to us now, please?
Over here. Come on.
Come on, use as much energy as you've got, either to try and roll that ball back into here. If you want to have some fun, it'll make us all jump. I personally know that you can move objects in here because you've done it to me before with something a lot heavier than one of those cat balls. Anything that you can move, please do, just to let us know that you're here.
Do you want me to get the ball? Shall I go in and get the ball?
Have you got a torch? Do you got a torch?
No.
Can you see it?
No. I'm here.
It must have been sitting on that table.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, for God's sake, Gina, you broke me ball. Did you notice how me and Steve were right next to the ground with our hands, by the way? There's another device in the next room. Can you go towards that device and maybe set that off and we'll come through and talk to you there?
What, that way?
Whoa, that's seen what that's just come through and said?
Yes.
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 What's it said? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, so in answer to my question about if we go through to the other room straight away, it's come through and said yes.
Where are you then? Are you there?
Crikey, that's creepy.
Oh,
Sorry, you okay?
I just thought I heard something then.
And that's just come up and said worker. So maybe you just heard. Yeah. This literally would have been where the workers were, you know, changing the barrels, and especially back when it was, the barrels would have been carried up to the bar.
He looked muscular, didn't he? He looked a
He
big
did.
bloke.
He looked a big bloke.
Yeah. Look, says, put it empty, you can do the jack telling me.
They're all empty, girl. Put it back, will you? Mike warned me about you. For some reason he said, don't take me mum to any
What's the big
pubs.
hammer for?
They're all empty, I've already told you, trust me. But just be careful because there is a broken one on the shelf there in all seriousness. So
Yeah. Where am I?
so can you use that device to tell us your name? You see them?
Yeah. John.
Yeah. Are you here with us?
James.
We are.
You fancy it?
You fancy him, I hear?
You fancy him?
What nationality was you?
The men something.
Big worker. I thought that.
You are being watched.
Are you watching us now?
Who do you fancy?
Well, it did touch my bum before, so.
You did say how much you was.
Yeah, funny, yeah, you're definitely watching this episode through headphones, you mate.
Do you realise that?
Do you hear that then? Like a whimper or a whistle.
Like,
There's a hole in the wall behind you as well, Steve.
Someone make a noise then?
Freezing up to you.
It has, it's definitely dropped the temperature. You can feel it like it's swirling cold.
Again, it's love. Maybe it was a big work.
who was you in love with? I thought it said Merseyside.
Yeah, at least it's there.
Yeah, so I found when we were at the Grosvenor, talking about what we've witnessed in the past and paranormal, it helps with the... felt like when I was talking about what I'd witnessed, everything just started coming through that related to what I'd seen, and I think it just brings some like comfort or something to...
It does. I think it's a big thing of having a normal conversation around the spirits as well. Rather than like coming in and everyone's like, come on, show yourself, oh, you'll prove you're here, everything like that. We have a conversation, and in the midst of that conversation you'll get some responses. You might go half an hour and get nothing, but if me and Adam have learnt one thing, we can spend 5 hours filming in a location, and there could be 5 rooms, and we've got to spend an hour in each room, and we might get 5 minutes in one room of worthy footage. We might get 30 minutes in another room where it's non-stop, and we might get 0 in another room, and literally in the episode you'll see us walking in just to highlight the room, and then we'll move on to the next area.
So out of curiosity, has anyone else other than me and Chris ever witnessed anything?
Yeah. My first experience was when I was 15, and I woke up with an old man sitting around in my bed. And I think it was my granddad who died when I was 5. And then I worked in a nursing home, and we had numerous sightings of ghosts. There was a guy with a top hat who was horrible, in a brown Victorian suit. There was a lady in a blue dress who always used to walk around, and she would always call into the room next to the room when somebody was going to pass and say, somebody's really poorly here, just let the nurses get on. And I saw both of them when the nursing home first opened in Bron.
Oh, hello. That's proximity.
What's that name?
Thank you.
Something there. Thank you.
Since they've been talking about it.
Yeah. But that going off like that is proximity. The only thing that can set that off, you've just seen me show how you can set it off. Now that happened last time we were here. We had the REM pod in that far corner, and I was stood with my back to it, and it started going off. Thank you.
It's funny that you say you've seen it at the end of your bed, because that was my first one when I was 12. My brother had been missing for 5 weeks, and I woke up one morning, it was 2 weeks before Christmas, and he was standing at the bottom of my bed, and I went underneath the quilt screaming.
I hid under the quilt and saw the old
and my other brother came in asking what was going on, and I told him I'd seen him at the bottom of the bed and stuff, and then that night the police knocked to say he'd been found that morning, and everyone always says that it was just my imagination, but it's just too coincidental, and you know.
Well, I told my mum was a great believer, and she turned around and she said, oh, that was your granddad. He said, he knows you're stressed. He's always next to you anyway. He knows you're stressed. It's just to tell you that you'll be alright. I was just about to sit my GCSEs. But the ghost I saw in the nursing home, my niece worked there 10 years after me and saw exactly the same. The man with the top hat and the woman in blue. And we used to have, used to be able to hear on the top floor. So it was a 3-storey building, and on the top floor above you was just an attic space, but you could hear parties and people dancing and pianos playing.
Isn't that where Mother Red Caps?
That's Mother Red Caps,
yeah, the old house.
But it was the old house, and it used to be Smuggler's Den.
Yeah.
Can I just point out, sorry, exactly, I was just going to say, how quiet has that gone since it was, it's like we're being listened to. We've had the REM pod acknowledging that maybe they're interested. This is, you know, you talk about our experience as of seeing spirit, and
It's just hot, I've got to do